From a funding perspective, it is not inexpensive to have a marching
Absolutely.
band, and we have done research and gotten several what I will call budget renditions that differ greatly.
Yeah.
To the startup for a marching band might be rather eye-opening to some folks. In year one of a true marching band, it would cost about $750,000,
Yeah.
and right now we just don't have those dollars.
Sure.
Now, and we also did research in saying where is a marching band located, under whose supervision, and it's different in different places. Sometimes it is in the student affairs office, sometimes it is in the music department, sometimes it is in athletics, and sometimes it is shared. And when I say shared, it's shared expenses for all of that. So we hadn't planned to have one, and the chancellor has publicly stated there's no funding model for this at this point, so we're initially not going to have one. But when all of this was said early on, we were going to be an FCS program.
Right.
Okay. And just to remind everybody, midway through the construction of the stadium, now we designed the stadium for an FBS, and this is so hard for people. I'm going to go to 1A and 1AA because it just makes it easier for the general public. 1A is your much larger programs, and
Sure.
1AA has been on like the Elon level.
With
and
playoffs.
yeah, correct. And so when we switched and joined Conference USA, primarily because of football, so we'll have all of our sports in one conference. Football will join that or will play football in competition with Conference USA in 2015. So we've got a little lead up time. But there's been a groundswell lately about what about the band? And we were looking at, were there drum lines out there we could do? Were there high school bands? Not what we wanted, but something to have some kind of music at each one of the 6 games coming up as we try to work our way through this. Well, a little bit of ground swelling, and I can tell you, and I don't want to speak on Ken Lambla's behalf, the dean, but it's no secret that any music department would relish having a marching band because it enhances the people that might come to your university and become a part of the music program.
Absolutely.
And Ken and I have both talked and collaborated on that. And then some other folks are getting involved and you know, trying to raise some money themselves and without going too public with any of that at this point, to say, well, let's do something initially and see what we can get going. So without divulging information I shouldn't be divulging at this point, that conversation is alive and well and moving forward rapidly.
Right.
To have something in place, hopefully, even for August. So contributions are well accepted, you know,
well,
welcomed.
and somewhat conversely, I guess, to the point about Ken Lambla and the College of Arts and Architecture being, you know, if you build it, they will come. If you don't build it, but you try to go ahead with it anyway, it might not be the world's greatest marching band. And I think if
it might not be a marching band initially. It might be something a little different.
But whatever we do, I am probably safe in assuming we're going to want to do it well and do it right.
We don't want to do anything halfway.
Yeah.
We really don't. That does not send the message we want. So whatever we put out there, if we are able to get something together for this fall, will not be what is out there in 2015, but whatever we put out there, it will be done well.
Yeah.
And it will build forward and toward the direction of having what we need in 2015.